in the game, cause see the boxing voice.
The press conference for the Manny Pacquiao third altercation between you guys. Tim, cut right to the chase. You got Teddy Atlas in your corner now. Anybody who's
there's nobody better than Teddy.
we know that.
There's nobody better than Teddy. Hey, Freddie's not better than Teddy.
Anybody that knows boxing knows that you could see a change in you. Just the torque in your back foot, what you did, you accomplished something. You know, again, we talked about critics. Everybody can say, "Oh, Brandon Rios was old." Brandon Rios, you knocked out Brandon Rios.
Hey.
Nobody's done that before.
Hey.
What is different now in camp? And tell us, is it?
Everything is different. Everything as soon as you walk in the gym is different. You won't hear any music. You won't hear any cell phones. If a cell phone go off, guess what? You're gonna get kicked out the gym. I mean, it's complete focus all the way through. It's focus. It's paying attention. It's doing what Teddy tells me to do. It's following directions. It's just, man, complete 100%. See, if a phone go off like that, guess what? You gone. Get phones off. No phones in the gym. You out of here. You know what I mean?
What's it like dealing with somebody of the knowledge and the craft that Teddy brings to the table? He comes from like one of the greatest trainers that this business has ever seen.
Well, suggestion box is the trash can with him. If I have a suggestion, I just might as well don't even say it. You know what I mean? Because that was one of the things that he said when we first started working together. He said, "Tim, I don't want to get told anything. I don't want anybody to say anything to me. I'm in total control." And I said, he's like, "If you can grant me that," he said, I've had a whole bunch of sidekicks, Tim. I don't need them. I'm telling you, this is what I need. I need you to be focused on me and me only. So no one says anything, please. He was like, if I can't have that, then I can't come out. So that's the difference. There's only one voice. There's only one voice. You go to different camps, you got 3 guys in the corner telling this guy this guy that, this guy this. Oh, you do this. And then you have a guy at the bottom telling, oh, man, keep that right hand up. And then, you confuse the fighter. That's what happens. There's only one voice in my camp. One voice only, all right, in the gym. And that's Teddy Atlas.
Whose decision was it to go after Teddy? Was it yours? Was it
It was my decision. It was my decision to get Teddy because it was weird, man. I've never received a phone call from Teddy. I think Teddy was doing a radio show on Sirius XM radio, and my wife told me I had a phone interview with Teddy Atlas, and I was like, what? With Teddy Atlas? Teddy Atlas gonna interview me? Like, I've known Teddy. Me and my father, we watch him on ESPN all the time. So it was I was actually quite happy. I was like, wow, I wonder what he has to say. So we get on the phone call, whatever, and he congratulates me. It was right after Jesse Vargas fight, and and then at the end, before we got off the phone, he said, "Tim, do you know why you got hit with that right hand?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, I was a little fatigued. I got careless. I dropped my hand. I stepped back. I dropped my hand. I got hit with overhand right. It was a punch I didn't see. And he was just like, "Yeah, that happened. But do you know why? Do you know why? Okay. Do you know why? Mechanically, why you got hit with that?" And then from that point on, when he told me why mechanically I got hit with that right hand, that's when everything changed. I was like, wow, this is a guy that's not my trainer, but told me something that I didn't know about myself that I did on a consistent basis. Then he told me go back and look at round 1, round 6, round 9, round 11, and round 12, and I'm on a phone call with him. And I'm like, wow, he's so detailed. Like, what the heck? So I'm like, wow, I want this guy to train me. Like, if he knows stuff like that, I want this guy to train me. So that's what ended up happening.
Was it a little difficult?
No, we got to go.
It was no joke. It was difficult.
Now what's the sight in the game, cause see the boxing voice.